This was a really good Netflix movie. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about In Your Dreams. It's a new Netflix animated movie. It reminds me of other Netflix movies, Mitchell's versus the Machines and the Willoughbys. If you watch those, you're probably going to like this one. And Mitchell's versus the Machines is like excellent. Anyway, in this movie, we follow Stevie and Elliot. Their parents are having a rough time. And Stevie notices it more because she is the older sibling and she remembers how it used to be, where they would make breakfast together and sit at the table and eat together and crack, jokes with each other. And she has dreams about that. But every time she has a dream about it, it kind of falls apart. And you start seeing it affect her in the real world, where she sees her dad not with the mom. Like, she just sees him making music by himself, and they were a group making music. And then the mom is focused on her other job as a teacher and maybe potentially taking another job in another town. And she sees them going their separate ways, and she doesn't like it. Elliot, on the other hand, is the younger sibling. So he's all about the jokes, and he's a funny kid. He wants to help his sister out do certain things, but she's just like, stay over there, do what you do. And he's not aware that the parents are moving further apart. One day they discover this book, and in the book it talks about dreams, and it talks about this mysterious character, the Sandman. The Sandman can grant the perfect dream. And they're like, okay, whatever. They fall asleep, and you start seeing their dreams come alive, where she's dreaming about all these different candies and this foods walking around, and she's just like amazed by what's going on. And then she sees her brother. It's like, why are you in my dream? And he dreams about, again, he's a kid, so he's dreaming about his bed turning into a horse, and he can fly on the bed, and his stuffed animal that he couldn't find is talking to him. And they wake up describing the dreams, and they're like, wait a minute, we had the same dream. And they start to realize their dreams are coming alive, and they have to go through this journey to get through the dreams to find the Sandman. And it's just so much fun. It's a very funny movie. Craig Robinson voices the stuffed animal, Baloney Tony, who comes alive, during the dream sequences, and he's very funny. It's a blend of like Shrek, Donkey from Shrek, and he's there for the majority of the story, and he just keeps you entertained. He has a good time with Stevie by calling her a different name, and he's upset with her because he's like, in the real world, she kind of stuffed me behind the bed. So they have that banter back and forth. It's very family oriented and family friendly. Like I said, it's something you should watch with everybody around for the holidays, because you're just gonna have a good time. And the animation changes at certain points when they're doing certain things. That's why it kind of reminded me of Mitchell's versus the Machines, when certain actions happen, like the whole animation style changes briefly. But I enjoy spending time with Stevie and Elliot. I enjoy watching their dynamic change throughout the story, where at the beginning it's just like, yo, Elliot, do your own thing, leave me alone, I don't really want to do anything. But as the story progresses, you see their relationship change. You see how they care about each other, because they need each other and they're family. But Stevie didn't always see it that way. It was kind of like everything was perfect before you got here because you're the younger sibling type thing. But their relationship grows throughout the movie, and it's just so much fun. Also, the Sandman guy reminds me of the candy guy from the Willoughbys. When I saw him, I was just like, it's very similar to the other guy. But it's a lot of fun. It's definitely something you should check out this holiday season. In Your Dreams on Netflix. If you watched it, let me know what you thought about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Deuces.